I opened a box of my husband's Christmas decorations. Now, we've been married for 9 years, and I had never seen these things. And now I feel so guilty because I freaked out. And I was like, what are those? Because they look like the flying monkeys to me. So anyway, he kind of looked hurt, but he didn't say much. And I wake up the next morning, and he has created this. Now, when I first looked at it, I was like, what are those? Because, what are those? Then he tells me the story that when he was a young boy and his single mother of 5 had a Christmas tree. This would have been in, I'm going to say the early 70s, perhaps the end of the 60s. Yes, my husband is an antique and I love him. They had these, it was like, he describes it as like a blue tinsel tree, okay? And he was at home with his keeper, with his babysitter, and the babysitter, Katie Ruth, smelled smoke and kind of freaked out and went and looked, and the tree was on fire. So she went and doused a blanket in the bathtub and draped it across the tree. And thankfully the house did not burn down because Katie Ruth saved the day. Well, these are the only ornaments that survived the fire. So all of these ornaments are probably from the early 60s, because again, they were probably purchased at what we would consider to be like the Dollar Tree today, but they're all fairly inexpensive. But these were all of the ornaments that were saved from the fire. Not those trees, I purchased those trees, but and that's why they look the way that they look. They are rather aged, but he saved them, and he made a pretty mantle display out of flying monkeys. I mean, these beautiful, that's not one, that was something of mine. These beautiful ornaments. And like this snowman, you can see some char marks on him. But that's the story of our beautiful mantle display. And we will treasure it always and forever. And eventually, I hope to quit making jokes about it. I'll get you, my pretty. Not today.